Welcome to a new day. It's already 2 p.m. I'm taking out the trash and I don't think today's looking to be like it's going to be a particularly eventful day. On the bright side, I guess, I can take it easy. This is not going to work. This is not going to hold. Pineapple, cantaloupe, grapes, frozen strawberries. Well, that's not my typical smoothie order, but there's never anything to prop up my phone on. Yeah, it's not my typical smoothie order because it's not for me. So I wish I could tell you how it tasted, but actually it tasted fine. I had a little, and I was like, okay, pretty good, pretty good. Since it's gonna be a pretty slow day today, I decided what better time than now to show to you the travel sketchbook that my sister and I have brought with us every single time we've come here, every single time we've gone anywhere really, and we like draw and stuff in here. I started, I guess, in 2013. It says it there. Philip's Doodle Noodle book. 2013. So I would have been 11. And that's a long time ago. Wow. And there's always an ambulance around. Ooh, this is the line game. The line game. I've always loved the line game. I still want to play the line game, but no one ever wants to play with me. We do a lot of blind drawings, and there's one that I would do all the time, every single year. It's like a tradition, except I don't know if I'm going to do it this year. I feel like I should, right? It's tradition. I have to. It's the mummy, if I can even find the mummy anywhere. Here it is. When I was 15, I drew that mummy. Can you see it? Yeah, and I thought, oh, it's like the best mummy I've ever drawn in my life. The blind drawings are a classic too. Something nice to look back on from all of your travels, you know, because I don't draw a whole lot when I'm at home or anything, but going on vacation gives you a lot. Oh, wow, that one's vulgar. Anyways, I was thinking of maybe just sitting back outside for a little bit. I've spent the whole morning and the early afternoon inside taking care of things, but I want to take maybe a few minutes just to relax. I don't know if I'm going to draw. I'm not going to draw. I have other things in mind. I've always been very fascinated in genetics, but specifically the genetics of a specific game. Okay, fine, you win. I was doing probabilities. Probabilities kind of interest me. Stats and probabilities and stuff. I took some probability classes in university, and they were actually really interesting. I got really good grades in them because I was actually really passionate about it. And then with regards to the dance business, I have an update for you. With the dance business, I have a contact. I have someone in my network who I know does like curtains and blinds and that kind of thing, which is great because that's part of the investment that we would want to do to set up a new like dance studio space with the company, with the organization. So it would be so great if I were able to get into contact with her, but I'm not able to get into contact with her because I guess I'm assuming she uses an iPhone, an Apple product of some kind, and I can't text her because I'm on airplane mode. I can text other Samsung users. I'm gonna have to wait until I get back, which would be less than ideal because that's still 2.5 weeks away. Or I figure out an alternative way to contact her, but I've tried looking for an email address. I've tried looking her on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, all of it. Can't find her anywhere. And it doesn't surprise me. She's the kind of lady who likes to be off the grid a little bit. You know, she's a bit of a conspiracy theorist in some regards, but she's a really sweet lady, you know? So it'd be great if I were able to get into contact with her to assess how much a curtain would cost for the mirrors. I'll keep you updated. The fox is back. The fox is back. Oh, that's scary. Oh, he's running away. Yeah, he's right there. The real reason I came out here was to check on my friend the iguana, but I can't seem to find him. I do still see the ball floating around in the background back there, if you can see it too. Man, my camera's having some trouble focusing, but you see what I'm talking about. I had my doubts that the fox, or not the fox, I had my doubts that the iguana would be able to escape, but it seems like I can't find him from over here either, unless he slipped underwater and didn't resurface, or unless he got preyed on by a bird of prey, if you catch my drift. And the fox is back over here. I think he's trying to stay like a careful distance from you. Ooh. But he was just back at the house. There he goes. Wait a second, what? Are there two of them? Or is that a cat? That's a cat, isn't it? That's not a fox. That one's a cat.